Hi, it's Nicole from Cacao Wisdom. Thanks for joining me this week for some self-practice, self-care, and self-exploration with cacao. I hope you have your cacao ready to go. And something I really wanted to share today, which was brought to my attention by a friend who comes to my ceremonies. And she said, Nicole, when I make the cacao at home, it doesn't quite have the same feeling to me. I don't quite have the same depth of experience as when I come to ceremony with you. And I asked her, I said, so what is your state of being as you're preparing your cacao? And she said, oh, I just make it like I'm making a smoothie or a cup of tea. And I said, okay, now I understand. And I shared with her how I am when I'm making the cacao. And that is, first of all, I make sure that I'm very grounded and centered and aligned. And sometimes I may even meditate, do my morning practice before I make my cacao. And then what's really important is to really be present as well, both to yourself and to make sure that there are no distractions. Put on some sacred music. Allow the music to really infuse the cacao with its feeling. So it is important the kind of music you share with cacao as you're making her. And so you may want to look at my sacred music playlist. So if you look at one of my earlier videos about music, I talk about and share my playlist there. The other thing is to really call her in, like she is a spirit, right? I've shared this before. She has an energy. She is a spirit. So I talk to her. I tell her I love her and I'm so grateful for her, and just send all this loving intention to her. That's how she arrived from Guatemala, and so I'm going to continue to share that with her. And that makes such a huge difference in terms of, your energy is going into the cup of cacao and she's reflecting that back to you. So, yeah, so I'd really love to hear how your practices are going, and if they're supporting you, perhaps bringing you messages or transforming you, just write me a little note down below in the comments section. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would so love it if you would, and join me here each week so we can enjoy our cacao together. So let's take our first sip, and then you can continue with one of your practices. I'll be posting some more over the next coming weeks, and really look forward to spending this time with you. So just tune into her energy, be really present with yourself and with her, and then take your first sip. Mine was really thick today. So we'll see you next week. Thanks so much for joining me today.